Hello and welcome to a quick new video, spontaneous one, because my car just got an update. And it's another light update. You've maybe seen one of these videos before from me. This is a 2021 Tesla Model 3 standard range with the LFP battery, and it just got the update 2024.20.1, which brings us dynamic cornering lights. So let's jump into the car and go around my about 15-minute test loop where I already tested the dynamic high beams that my car got in January and that the Model 3 Highland also got, which is a bit worse, but you can watch those videos up there. Yeah, let's jump in the car and see what the cornering lights can do. Let's compare them to what the car did before with the adaptive high beams, and what it does now with adaptive high beams and adaptive cornering lights. Yeah, let's jump in the car and see what it can do. Alright, so here you can see the nice improvements that we got. Minor fixes here with the dot 1, and autopilot now re-engages, or the suspension is forgiven after 7 days of good driving. I never got a suspension, so everything's fine. Adaptive headlight improvements, that's what we're looking for today. Game updates, air conditioning improvements, which is always welcome, faster cooling and more efficient heating and cooling with the battery and stuff, so that's awesome, and some security improvements as always. Let's come here into the settings to light, and here we get adaptive headlights, which now also adjust headlights for curves. So yeah, I'm gonna head over to the start of my loop, and yeah, then we'll see what these nice headlights can do. These are the original Matrix updated lights in the early 2021 models, and that are built in since then. So yeah, I'm gonna head over to the start of my loop and then we're gonna go. Alright, here we are at the start of my loop, heading out from the village I'm living in. So let's head over towards my test loop. You can already see the high beams, that's all good. I didn't spot the cornering lights yet on the short way here, but let's see if we can see more. It's often that you can see more on the camera than I can see in real life, but yeah, let's see about that. We do have some corners up ahead, and also my heated seat and heated steering wheel turned on because it's kinda cool outside, a bit fresh. Let's go over here to take this corner to the left. And can we see some cornering light here? Actually, I don't see it. I'm gonna put up, of course, as you can see, the comparison to what it was before. Maybe that helps seeing what's different to the adaptive high beams without adaptive cornering lights, but I'm not yet sure what it is doing. And I expected it to be more visible, because my e-Golf, as you might know, I've talked about that in this video that I'm gonna link you up here. It's more in the second half of it, I would say, because it's getting darker as longer as I'm driving there. So yeah, just skip ahead if you want to see that. The e-Golf had projectors in its headlights, and they really turned into the corner to brighten up where you were steering towards. So if I was going like 10-15 kilometers an hour and steering around this corner here, then it would really light up into this corner over there, which is now pretty kind of dark, like this area, and the e-Golf would light this up pretty clearly. And I thought that the cornering lights would do something similar, but I can't see the lights actually move. So that's weird. And I know that the lenses that are in front of the high beams here, at least, and I think also in front of the low beams, are able to like pan and tilt. And as far as I know, the Model 3 Highland, the new 2024 model that I also tested before, can only tilt and not pan, but I'm not 100% certain, so I might be wrong. If I'm gonna find out that I'm wrong, then I'm gonna put that down in the comments below, where you can also leave your comments if you think that I'm missing something, or that something's way better than before and I'm just not seeing it. But yeah, as I said, sometimes you see more on video than you do in real life. Coming around this corner here. But yeah, it seems like the corners and the areas that I'm turning to are still just as dark as they were before the update. So I'm a little bit confused. Maybe they also just went ahead and like brightened up the outer edges of the high beams, or maybe also of the low beams, and that's the additional cornering light. I don't know, because it just said adaptive headlights and improved curve lights, I think. Let's check that in just a sec again, just to be sure that I'm not talking stupid stuff here. Let's just do autopilot over here, and let's have a look into the lights thing again. Selectively dims individual pixels on the high beams to reduce glare for other traffic and adjusts headlights for curves. So I would understand that as the headlights are adapting to the corners that you're turning into. And it seems like it doesn't do that. But maybe it is brighter to the sides. Man, I really don't know. I'm really not sure. Okay, well, let's go on to the end of our little loop here. It's not really a loop, is it? It's more like a test track. But I think it's pretty good because you got mixed conditions with inner city, outer city, really dark roads, some partly lit up roads. We got it all here. So it might be brighter. I'm not sure. It's not like when the adaptive high beams came in, of course, which were really noticeable. But yeah, you look into the corner and it's just dark. So I don't know. Really don't know. And here we got the high beams recognizing other cars and not being sure what they are, if they're driving or if they're parked. So it does a nice light show for us. Alright, we're pretty much to the end of our course. yeah, I was hoping for more. Still, the headlights are pretty awesome, so nothing to be said about, but I don't know. My expectations were probably too high. So yeah, maybe I just had too high expectations. And my brake booster makes weird sounds. Yeah. So that's about that. If you don't have the update yet and were just as excited as I was, maybe now you're not anymore, and maybe you don't get your hopes up as much as I did, because yeah, it's kind of a bummer that it's not as good as it might have, could have been. I don't know. But yeah, leave your thoughts in the comments down below, what you think about it, if you think it's brighter or if it's better, or if you've seen anything I missed. Other than that, I would say that's been it for this very quick video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Bye!